Welcome to the BentalTrainingFinal3 Reporting Dashboard training video. In this video, we will log into the survey reporting dashboard and review the different reports that are available. We'll start by going to the dashboard at http://reportings.qualtrics.com/bental.php. Some reports are restricted by the user's login. If you require assistance with your login information, please contact ClickFix. Once you're on the main ClickFix portal screen, click on View Reports, and that will take you to the Reports view. Notice that initially there are no filters set when the report loads. The initial view will display all responses in the database for all survey periods. You must, at a minimum, select the year parameter for the reports to display results correctly. If you would like to drill down to make the reports more specific to your portfolio or building, you can change the filters to reflect the specific data that you are wanting to view. Use the Reset Filter button to clear all parameter selections. As you select filter options, the other parameter fields will update to reflect only those filter choices that are relevant to what you have selected. Please give the system a few seconds to update before making the next filter selection. Once you have all of your desired filters selected, click the Submit Filters button to apply them. Now, we'll go through the reports one at a time to give you an overall introduction to each report. The overall results report shows a breakdown of all the rating questions along with averages and total responses. 7 represents very satisfied and 1 represents not at all satisfied. The average score for each question averages the responses for that particular question. You can toggle the response counts to percentages and back, and you can see the data graphically by toggling the Show Hide Graphic selection. On the graphic display, each color in the bar chart represents a different score, with dark green representing a score of 7, very satisfied, on down to red representing a score of 1, not at all satisfied. The Return Surveys tab is restricted by your login. This tab will pull back the individual responses for each survey at a property. The Return Surveys tab actually has 2 reports available to you, the Detailed Report and the 321 Exceptions Report. The Detailed Report displays each tenant responses for their questions that the tenant responded to. The 321 Exceptions Report only displays rating response scores of 3 or below, along with the responses to the open-ended questions. Just select the tenant whose response you would like to see and click Create Report. If you select All under the Tenant drop-down list and click Create Report, you will see an average for all tenants first, and then the individual reports for each tenant will be listed and displayed beneath the summary information. The All selection is available for both the Detailed Report and the 321 Exception Report. The Survey Status Report shows which tenants were sent a survey and who completed the survey for the current survey period. This report also displays the overall return rate in the top left-hand corner. The Services Ranking Report indicates how important items are to the tenants at the property and should be considered when developing your action plan. For each satisfaction rating question, the respondents were also asked to identify the items they would rate as the most important to them. The Services Ranking Report is a breakdown of the count of responses for first choice, second choice, and third choice. It also displays a vote count, which is a weighted count. The vote count assigns 3 votes for a first choice response, 2 votes for a second choice response, and 1 point for a third choice response. The sustainability report summarizes the sustainability questions and provides the overall percentages for each question. The building year-by-year report can be selected for an individual building only. The report will show current survey scores together with a comparison to last survey scores if the data is available. The first two columns of the report show the historical survey scores. The first column is the building average and the second column shows the class average. The class average is the average scores for all buildings with the same classification as the building. The classification for the building is displayed in a field above the table. The second set of columns display the current survey scores, displaying both the building average and the class average. The last column displays the year-over-year change displayed in both the numeric and percentage form. The comparison report is a tool to allow you to compare performance of one building or portfolio compared to other selections such as regional or national performance. The comparison report by default reflects the currently selected filters in both graph selections. You can select filters and set each chart's filter independently so that you can compare data. When you have selected filters, your filter selections will appear to the left of the graph. And finally, the return rates report shows the return rates for the survey, including the survey distribution count and the response rate. For further assistance with the survey report, please contact ClickFix Tenant Services at 1-866-ClickFix. That's 1-866-254-5349.